Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of the 2014 version of Robocop. This movie is directed by Jose Padilla, and the movie stars Joel Kinnaman, Gary Oldman, Michael Keaton, and Abby Cornish. Alex Murphy is a Detroit police officer who is badly injured and undergoes an operation to be repaired using robotics, becoming the half-man, half-machine law enforcement officer known as Robocop. For people that are born in the 90s, they'll see this new Robocop as the new futuristic sci-fi action movie that's like Iron Man and the new Total Recall. But to people that were born in the 80s, they know that Robocop is the remake of an 80s classic movie. Guns blazing, kinda silly, dark, action-packed, that will be remembered forever. Do we get that feel with this new Robocop? No. No, we don't. They got the Robocop theme right. Kinda. No, not even that. As far as the acting goes, newcomer Joel Kinnaman was really good as both the police officer Alex Murphy and Robocop. He showed emotion, and he was a character that we could get behind. Gary Oldman was also really good in this movie. I want to say he was better in this than he was in The Dark Knight Rises, because he did a lot more. His character yelled, his character shouted, his character ran. His character moved around a lot. Abby Cornish was also pretty good as the wife of Alex Murphy. I didn't really care for her before, but she surprised me in this movie. Michael Keaton, always great to see him. He did a good job as well. Also, so did Jackie Earle Haley. But the rest of the cast, Michael Kenneth Williams could have been used more, and all of the side characters, including the villain and the other cops and just Jay Burchell, I didn't care for them at all. They either came off as guys that were unlikable or they weren't really used properly. And if you haven't seen the trailer of this movie, Samuel L. Jackson's also in the movie. He plays the host of a news program, The Novak Project, where he's the eyes and ears of everything going on inside the world or outside of Detroit. But he quickly wears out his welcome, proving that Samuel L. Jackson's only put in movies nowadays for two reasons: so he can scream really loud and curse. I was disappointed there were no Robocop cameos in this movie. Not from Nancy Allen, Peter Weller, or even Miguel Ferreira. And no, there's nothing after the credits either. And yes, there is a villain in the movie, but the movie loses focus of what it wants to do after Alex Murphy's accident. Because the villain's there, and then he fades away for a long time, then he comes back, but he's just brushed over like it's no big deal. And then another villain comes out, but it's like a twist, and it's part of this subplot. And it just gets muddled and lost. This movie focuses more on Alex Murphy's emotions and his family, and not so much getting rid of the bad guy. And yes, there are action scenes in this movie as well, but there's only two of them. One, the scene in the trailer where he fights all the drones in the warehouse, and then the good action scene where he fights the E-209s. But other than that, this movie is just bland and very generic. This Robocop remake, and I say remake because it's not a reboot, they're not going to make another one because the budget was $130 million, and there's no way they're going to make that back. So this remake dealt with corruption, politics, propaganda, and just felt like a product commercial, and it wasn't an action movie. It was sci-fi, but it was too realistic, dealing with Alex Murphy trying to reconnect with his family and this being an emotional journey instead of an action movie like it should have been. I'm going to give Robocop a C. If you're a fan of the original movie, don't see this. But if you're a newcomer and you haven't seen the original, then check this out. You might enjoy it. So until next time, guys, see ya.